Down now.
Beers with Braveheart. Welcome to the beer cast with good suds and best buds. And here we are, and we're drinking Ommegang. Winter is here. Let's do this. This is Will. You know, he's the co-host. Okay, bye. Okay, let's clink. Whoa, shit. What? No. There we go.
Dink. Whoa.
Ooh.
What is the IBU on this bitch?
Sour right at the end, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitter.
That is strange.
In case you couldn't tell by our beautiful rendition, welcome to Beers with Braveheart. We're drinking the Ommegang Winter is Here. Mainly because we fucking love Game of Thrones. And also, today is the Winter Solstice. So not only is it the longest day of the year, it is officially winter. And what better way to celebrate it than by fighting the army of the dead?
Yes. Thank God. I hated existence.
Yeah. Before this. Hi. Welcome.
How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Not much. Just I worked all day and now I'm here. So I'm
Drinking a
happy to have a beer. So yeah, we record this at night. Usually this is done on nights. And night is Spanish for...
Night, because that's not a word in Spanish.
Right.
But this is the Night King. Boop. Oh, shit. For those of you who haven't seen Game of Thrones, you're dead to us. What are you doing? Stop watching this right now and go watch Game of Thrones.
No, you're okay. You just
I'm
made
kidding, you're
some terrible life decisions.
You know, you're wrong. And we still love you, but you're wrong. Winter is here is a phrase that they say all the time. There you go. That's the most simple explanation of it, but just shut up and watch Game of Thrones.
Winter is not here. Winter is coming. JK, winter's here. Let's break it down.
They do say you're right. They say winter is coming. Well, now it's here to be broken down. This is the Winter is Here Belgian Strong Ale from Brewery Ommegang. It has an ABV of 8.3% and an IBU not applicable. It does not.
It's bitter.
It's very bitter. Not according to the IBU.
Maybe they just didn't read it. Maybe they were killed by White Walkers. Maybe they were killed by wildlings. Maybe, just maybe, it's Maybelline.
Maybe. Yeah, but Ommegang is another interesting thing is that they are based out of Cooperstown, New York, which, if you know about sports, Cooperstown, New York is the location of the Baseball Hall of Fame. So you got two things to visit in Cooperstown. Let's see, what else is there? It's supposed to be served in a tulip glass. We served it in just the Game of Thrones glass because
culture.
we're peasants. There we go.
Which is the opposite of peasants, I guess.
Maybe we should have planned on what we were going to say there.
Yes.
Because we said the opposite thing. Ommegang, yeah, it's a Belgian strong ale. It's also of conflicting things of a wit beer. That might just be a specific type of Belgian strong ale that it is. It was brewed to celebrate the show Game of Thrones finally coming to its last season, which is very sad. It's not coming soon enough, though. It's not even until 2019, I think.
God damn it.
I know. God fucking fuck. Ommegang began brewing Belgian style. Ommegang began brewing Belgian style. Wow, that's hard to say.
Ommegang began belching.
This place, they started making Belgian style beers in 1997. They started up in a purpose-built building based on a traditional Belgian farmhouse.
Cool.
Set on a former 136-acre hop farm in the Susquehanna River Valley. So that was the interesting fact that I thought you might like.
I do. Thank you for thinking about me. That was interesting.
Yeah. Each summer, the brewery hosts a large beer tasting event known as Belgium Comes to Cooperstown. It occurs on Saturday in July or August. Usually has unlimited sampling of 200 Belgian style beers, live food, live music, all the fun stuff. Ommegang is a good brewery. They had there was a bar on 2nd Street that they had some of them on tap, which I'd never seen before.
Oh, cool.
I'd only ever seen the bottles.
Yeah.
Really cool labels.
Yeah, they are cool. They've got tooth.
Yeah.
Got plenty of tooth. No, they don't. They're shiny and glossy. Fuck tooth, I guess. But the beer does have bubbles.
It's very bubbly. What are you tasting?
Beer. Let me see.
What are you tasting? Beer.
I think that's me channeling my aura.
Maybe, yeah.
Because that's a very her response.
That also is a sentence that makes sense without the context of knowing that there's a person named Aura.
I know.
Just channeling my aura.
One thing I've started doing now, and I totally, it's because of her, is someone, if someone says something I disagree with or I don't want, I'm just like, and she does it all the time. It's just like, I'll be like, hey, do you want to blah, 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 this blah, 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 something blah, blah, blah. And she'll just be like, and I totally do it. I did it at work the other day to Max. Max was like, should we get lunch? Do you want to get a burger? And I was like, so anyways, I'm becoming
That's
my significant other.
good. Yeah.
I guess feminine.
So what does Aura think of this beer then? What does she taste other than beer?
I think the patriarchy needs to be removed.
Well, she is not. She is clearly not caught up with Game of Thrones then.
No. She is. She started right at the end. So perfect.
Oh, okay.
She didn't watch any of the bullshit episodes. She went from like the first episode to like introduce the characters
To everything exploding.
to like 6th season or 7th season, whatever it is.
That's funny.
What am I tasting?
It's sour it's bitter right at the end. Not sour. It's not sour.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of tastes similar to the fossil fuel brewing.
Maybe
In a way.
it's like it's missing the sweet embrace of that yeast.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Because that was very fruity and like sugary. It was much sweeter than this one. There's a dryness to this.
Yeah, this isn't sweet, but it does taste really light, which is strange.
It is a wit beer. So
what is that?
A white, which is perfect because there's a white Walker. They actually say it's a double wit beer, so it's a double white Walker beer. Yeah.
So what is a wit beer? I mean, what is it? What is a white?
Usually,
wit beer?
usually it's wheat. Like most Hefeweizens, or technically like Blue Moon is more closer to a white beer. They're usually a little bit sweeter, very very light and crisp. This one, what was the ABV on this one? It wasn't very big. 7.3. That's pretty strong for how it tastes. Like it doesn't really taste that. It tastes lighter than like Bud Light. Like it's just as far as how it tastes. It doesn't taste that alcoholic. You know what I mean? To me, it's 8.3. What?
We're in the north.
Oh my god!
I just realized.
Why is it so fucking hot? Oh, that's why. It's because of the lights. Oh shit! We better wrap this up because
No.
Winter's coming.
Winter's here.
Winter is here. Fuck. Ow! Ah!
Other than that, I don't know what I'm tasting. I'm tasting beer. I mean, I've already used that joke, but it's light. It's very light. It's light. Light is what I'm tasting.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing really like.
Yeah, you know what? You said it as a joke. I can't really distinguish much other than it tastes like it's a good beer.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a satisfying answer for people who are more into this kind of stuff, but
So there's no flavor really. I mean, there is flavor, I guess. It tastes like beer. But it doesn't. This isn't a beer game drinking beer.
no, I would say it's close. That's
Okay.
Honestly, when I compared it to Bud Light, it's not a bad thing because it's very crisp and refreshing. It's almost twice as alcoholic as Bud Light, which is surprising.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm like, when we do this usually, we'll get through a beer, and by the end of the beer, I feel very different from the first beer.
Yeah.
Like we'll do a beer, and then we'll do another beer, and then I'll be like, oh, fuck, I'm getting there. But this one,
Ooh.
like it doesn't feel.
Oh,
like
okay. No, that's where the alcohol is.
We're at the bottom,
All at the bottom.
but
But
it's still like it doesn't feel like we've done another episode. This has been like really relaxing and nice and light, and like there's not a weight to it. I think I've come to the end of explaining light versus heavy. Like it's just not.
I'm not full at all.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't feel like it filled me up. It's the opposite of what the actual Army of the Dead is like. It's this constant pulsing, like it's coming for you.
Yeah. Oh, there is a different flavor at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I've been mixing it the whole time, so.
See, I don't do that. I don't know. I'm not. If anyone knows, is that helpful? Like, are we supposed to be doing that?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's wine, definitely, and if it's bourbon, or not bourbon, brandy, you're supposed to. But brandy, you're supposed to warm up, like literally with your hand. That's why it's why the glass is like that. It's this big fat glass. Yeah.
I've said it from the beginning of the series that since the beginning of this season, I guess, I don't know shit about beer, and I still don't.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
This is a light beer.
Yes. Point is, tastes very light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of the show is for us to learn about beer and teach someone if they don't know anything. Which we might be the worst people to teach because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about most of the time.
But the reason I brought that up,
you're right,
is swirling the glass. Does it do anything?
Does it do anything? Right. Yeah.
With wine it does because you can see the legs, but with beer I don't fucking know. So for the beginning, I much prefer wine over beer. I'd so much rather drink wine than beer. So for me, this is like...
You're fired.
Yes.
I was hoping you would scoot over. Kidding. You prefer... I prefer wine over beer.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, okay. Cool.
Yeah, but that's why I do the twirly thing, because I drink wine more than I drink beer. But anyways...
it's an interesting thing to watch you do, too. And it's... maybe there is something to it.
It's got character. Maybe it's another thing that we don't know. Maybe we can add... There's IBU. There's ABV. There's... The name,
HND.
There's CMYK and RGB. So
Andrew WK.
Maybe there's what's your middle name?
Ezekiel.
Yeah. Good. But maybe there's another parameter that we're not thinking of, which is the swirly variable.
Yeah.
The end.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, on how much you like it.
Yes.
You and Winter is Here compared to 1 would be Brienne of Tarth and Tormund Giantsbane. She doesn't seem that interested. 2, fucking Cersei and Jaime. They like each other a lot. A lot. So, awesome warrior or awesome incest.
Which is 0.
0, because Brienne doesn't like Tormund back.
That's right.
For now.
Uh-huh. And you've read the books.
I've read the first 3, and I'm like maybe 40% of the way through first 4, and I'm 40% of the way through the 5th book.
So who is Snoke?
Definitely Joffrey. That is yeah, I'm sorry to spoil that for you. He lives 100,000 years and becomes the emperor. Well, supreme leader, not emperor.
I would say it is... Fuck is her name? Stark Queen.
Catelyn?
Not Catelyn.
Sansa.
Sansa. Sansa's love for Joffrey. It's a 6. Give it a 6.
Sansa's appearance of her love for Joffrey.
Yeah, exactly. It's not real love.
It's negated by the fact that he tortures her.
Yeah. That's probably
right.
that. Yeah,
Only
6. I'll give it a 6.
That might be, might be a 7. So, who was that?
What's a love more powerful than Joffrey's and
Probably Ramses and Reeks. There's a real connection there.
there's a connection? There's a real.
It's not a penis because they cut it off, but there's a connection there. A 7. It's like, it's not cutting off my penis, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely drink it again. It's not like it's some shit.
No,
beer.
it's a fine beer. Well, but that's the thing is that it's seasonal, so you only get it. Well, it's not even seasonal. They only come out with it like one.
Yeah.
It changes every year.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see if they keep it going. Well, they'll have to this next year. No. Yeah, they'll have to do one more when the year that the season's actually going to come out.
What do you think they're going to do? They're going to see.
They'll probably make up beer. They haven't made it like an amber yet, but I don't know if that's very Belgian because they do specifically Belgian style. So I don't know. They might do like a. They haven't had a Khaleesi one. They have not had a Khaleesi one yet. So probably 2019 beers. Yeah, they'll probably do.
What's a beer that starts with a D?
D's nuts. God. I can't even do it. Something like a double Bach or just a Dubbel. I don't know. That's very Belgian.
Daenerys double. Daenerys.
Well, but they don't. Well, they kind of did for this. Winter is here with beer. Okay, yeah, they kind of did.
I don't know. Just giving you guys some ideas.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you
You
want.
are allowed to have it if you want. Just, give me money. But that's going to be it. We had a good conversation. We drank our beers. Thanks for letting us shoot here at your house. Thanks for coming on.
We say that every time now. We got to say something different. Thanks for peeping this out with us.
We had a good conversation. We had our beers. I'm never against talking about Game of Thrones. So this is fun.
Yeah, me either.
Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram. We are trying to keep to our schedule, please. It's all on me, but still, we're trying. We're making sure to try to get it. Thank you for being here for the winter. Have a happy holidays when they're coming up. We should have some more episodes, even though we're gonna figure it out. But
that was that whole outro was just maybe we'll do it this way.
Yeah,
so how about this? Thanks for watching the show with us. This was a lot of fun. You look great. Whatever you're doing's working. You look like you lost weight. Not you.
Just the camera.
Not you, Greg.
Fucking, especially not you, Lance.
Get the fuck out of here.
God, why are you still here?
Anyways,
who invited you?
Through the power of editing, we're able to get away from the north, and now we are in
beautiful Montego Bay.
I gotta snap. We haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
Spain.
Brazil. I'm just singing the song. I'm not saying we're in Brazil. It's a good song.
Because we're in Spain.
Because we're in Spain.
Back
a different
again.
part of Spain. Back at it again.
What's another part? We're not in Barcelona. We're in
Madrid.
Madrid.
Got him. Thanks for watching.
See you next week.